If a standard fair cubical die is rolled 600 times, how many times would we expect to get these various things? So we know that the probability of getting a 6 is 1/6. All we need to do to get an expected number of times is multiply by the number of times that we roll the die. So that's going to give us 100. And it's the same for each event. So an even number, so we know that a die has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and the even numbers are 2, 4 and 6. So the probability of getting an even number is 3 out of 6, or 1/2. Multiply that by 600 and we get 300. A number greater than 2, so that's 3 and upwards, so that's going to be 4/6, or 2/3, times 600, and if you calculate that you'll find that you get 400. So every time an expected number is just the probability for the event times the number of times you're doing it. It is known that 60% of commuters to a city use public transport. In a group of 500 commuters chosen at random, how many would we expect to have used public transport, to have not used public transport? So that's just going to be a case of working out 60% of 500. Now we know that we can do that by doing 60 over 100 multiplied by 500. So note that's the same calculation we used up here. The probability is 60 over 100 if it's 60%. And then we're multiplying by the number of times, in this case the number of commuters. So we want 60% of 500, so we can calculate that, and we can do 60 over 100 and then multiply that by 500, and that will give us 300. And then here we could either work out 40% of 500, or the fact we know there's 500 commuters, we could do just 500 take away 300 is equal to 200.